Welcome to Your Anime Senpais. I'm John.
I'm Richard.
And today we're going to be watching and reacting to My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 85. And Richard, in the last episode, we had the Gentleman's Plan.
Yep.
A little complicated, but it started.
Yep.
We got our Gold Tips Imperial Tea, have that aftertaste in his mouth as he's beginning his plans, and he runs into Deku.
Just so happens to.
Yeah, just so happens to, because Deku needed some rope, because the bonds of him and Aoyama's friendship had frayed the old rope. So his plan's not going according to plan, and it's been actually a pretty impressive fight between these two so far. He's putting up a little bit of a challenge for Deku, and honestly, in the past, it just kind of seemed like, well, we didn't know what his quirk really was, so it was just kind of like, oh, he just got out of there. Okay, he must have dumb luck or something.
Yeah, he just seemed like a really goofy guy, but apparently he's got this whole...
But yeah, elasticity. So yeah, I mean, he's able to do that with air. That's a little overpowered, but that's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
But Deku is giving him enough trouble to... make it time for Brava to step in and unveil her quirk that will save the day, possibly. I don't know.
All for one. That's her quirk.
Oh, yes. But we'll find out. So let's start this episode.
So are we just going to go through the whole thing now?
You know, I kind of think so. Yeah, we might.
Gently. Like, he does seem like a really goofy character, but, you know...
Yeah, I mean, these are actually really good attacks, but he's just like, oh, have my trampoline attack.
And he seems like he could be a serious character, but it's like, I can't take you seriously.
Like, to me, that's almost more useful than Rock Lock.
Yeah. Actually, I think Rock Lock would be a very good opponent for him, because, like, if the thing's bouncing around, he can just be like, lock.
Yeah. No more.
I can stop that right now.
Uh-oh.
Time's running out, guys.
8:51.
She's just going to punch you, dude, or whatever. She's going to hit you.
Sold her soul to violence. He kind of does look like a hobbit, though, the way he's dressed.
Yeah. This guy. Just take him away.
Is it that amazing?
There we go.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, used against him. Just like he used your power against you.
Well, that was a lot easier than I thought.
Maybe. Is it pride? Is that what's driving him forward? Like, I get that,
maybe. Yeah.
like he's got a lot of dislikes on his video. I get that, but it's like,
oh, are they going to introduce her quirk before showing it?
I guess. Is that her quirk, being a stalker? Hmm.
No. Oh.
So, like, he was her All Might in a sense.
Hmm.
That is a really nice apartment, though, or house. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, is she still a kid? Is that
Yeah, I don't actually know.
how
Did she
old?
graduate from high school and stuff?
Well, I don't
Or
think she graduated because I think she became a what do you call it? Neat or hikikomori.
Hmm. Did you cry into her tea?
I don't know if you can right now though.
Oh. Love?
What? What?
Explosion!
Wow.
That's really creepy if she has a very, like, infatuated personality
I
with
think,
her.
and I think that's
Oh.
kind of the point.
Hmm.
He's like a Super Saiyan.
With hearts flying off of him.
Oh wow.
Wow. That's that. Oh no.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh. It's true. It's true. Wow.
Hmm.
It is true though. He has fought some really tough opponents. Good morning.
Oh. Maybe that'll maybe he'll be able to save him.
But if he does, then that'll cancel the event though.
Oh. So he's gonna almost like take them out and hide them.
Mm-hmm.
Lava mode. Oh, it's like a DBZ fight all of a sudden.
I mean, yeah. And now he's gonna start losing power.
Oh.
What?
Hmm. Is that his whole goal?
Yeah, well, he's also got a dream too, so and you're kind of ruining it.
Oh, wow. That's quite a lot of them.
Oh, yeah, they both have something in stake. %, 50%.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh.
Oh, they've already they've already probably detected some kind of disturbance. I mean, with them fighting
Hmm.
like they are. Yikes.
That's probably over now. Well, their winter love.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Wow, that's actually a huge compliment.
Hmm. Oh,
Yep.
just like an explosion.
Well, she's not like out of power.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm. I mean, it's really touching that she is actually trying to
right.
stand up for him, but hmm.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Oh, just looks like he's still got some love left.
Maybe the fight will pick back up here in a second.
Or I'm thinking they're gonna escape because the heroes are just like so close.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Just run. Just run.
Hmm. Huh. It's almost like he saved Midoriya.
He's probably knocking him away because if the heroes come by like right now, they're just gonna. All right, John. So that's it for this episode, and man, that was pretty intense.
Yeah, a lot more than I thought it was gonna be.
Right. What do you think?
I honestly was surprised. I enjoyed learning about their backgrounds
Yeah.
and where they came from and why they're doing kind of things they're doing. Because at first I played them off. You know, we talked about they're goofy,
Right.
whatever. But I did enjoy their background stories and their motivations. I still don't really get the whole like, hey, I need to sneak in just to
Right. Prove a point.
yeah. La Brava's quirk. I was impressed with that. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And he actually gave Midoriya a pretty decent fight. Like
Midoriya did say that this is the toughest. You're the toughest opponent I've had so far.
Yeah, like I mean, I know he's had more like life-threatening fights, but as far as like strategy and just sheer commitment to keep going through with it without like some murderous intent.
Right.
That was a pretty good fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll definitely give it a thumbs up. Man, I kind of feel sorry for the guy, Brava and Gentle Criminal now. Like before, I was like, man, these guys.
Yeah, just get them out of here.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, they don't matter.
But so what do you think?
Pretty much the same thing too. Like, I would almost dare say I kind of like this arc more than I did the previous one, just because of the fact it was surprising. Just because, again, Brava and General Criminal was like, whatever. These guys, this seems like filler or whatever. It's like that doesn't matter with these guys.
It kind of does feel like filler the way it was treated at first.
Yeah, and it's just now it's like wow. As you said, I do feel kind of sorry for them. I still don't like what he was trying to do because, from our perspective, at least, we knew that there was so much writing online for all the different students and area, of course, and if La Brava went through with his plan, then he could have jeopardized everything. And really, I think if it was under different circumstances, like if All Might was still himself, and if things were like just still relatively peaceful, then it probably wouldn't have been so bad. But considering all the events that have taken place up to this point so far, for him to go in there and do the stuff like, because as they said at the beginning of this arc, like this whole school festival, despite with all the things that's going on with the League of Villains, the kids really just need some time to just be kids, and Gentle Criminal was kind of going to ruin that. So
yeah, and I don't want to bring up bad memories, but this fight was actually animated a little better than that Lemillion fight. Because
kind of, yeah.
I mean, even though I know that was a really serious, epic moment,
right?
It still felt like it was animated better.
I think because with Lemillion's fight, it was always like still shots, and they kept breaking away. Whereas this, like, Gentle Criminal was just going all over the place.
All over the place. The love was just pouring off of him epically, and all this other stuff. And
so definitely. I mean, it's kind of sad to say that, but yeah, this seemed like it was much better animated. And just I felt more invested.
There was actually more at stake in the Lemillion fight, but I wasn't as much into it because of some of the stuff that the way it was, I guess, handled.
Right. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah.
But with this, it was like, wow, we were getting this. I mean, maybe it was just the way they were presented, and then the turn in the middle of the fight, like, seeing their true motivations. But it just, I don't know, it just had a different tone to it, and
it's like, well, I think part of it too is because both sides, Deku and Gentle Criminal, they both kind of pointed out just the fact that we're kind of similar in the sense like we both have hopes and dreams, and we're not the only ones that are holding on to those hopes and dreams. Like I've got people that I'm trying to protect, you've got people that you're trying to protect, or I guess in Gentle Criminal's case, his one person, but still, they've got these goals, and these two goals are kind of clashing with each other. So, and it really, I did feel for Gentle Criminal. I mean, again, I don't really agree what he was trying to do. Like any other time would have been fine, but like this was not a good time to do this.
Well, why can't you do it in the middle of summer break or whatever?
Well, I mean,
they even have that.
I mean, I don't know, but it's just like, again, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, this you could have just done this some other time because there's just too much writing on the line, especially for Deku. So, and his classmates who worked so hard and stuff like that. So, that being said, it did bring up one good point though, and I mentioned this during the episode too. It's like, again, you've got all these people with quirks. Not all of them can be heroes, but I also have to feel like not all of them choose to be villains too, because you got obviously Gentle Criminal. Like he's a really nice guy. He made that one mistake, and it's like, and yeah, it was it could have almost been a fatal mistake, honestly. But
I thought it actually was.
I thought it was too, actually. Yeah, but still, it's like, you've got all these people. You've got a surplus of people with quirks, and again, not all of them can be heroes. So, I guess this is kind of going back to what, sort of, I guess what, what's his name, dude with the knives that.
Yep.
His name. Look up his name. What is his name?
Stain.
There you go. This kind of goes back with what Stain was, I guess, kind of alluding to. It's like you've got this society full of heroes, right? And it's kind of like, I guess his point though was like heroes were sort of like just doing it for money. They're not doing it for the noble purposes or whatever.
Yeah.
But even still, like you've got all these heroes. They're just dominating society, and it's having such a negative effect. I mean, Gentle Criminal, honestly, I mean, dare I say, he was being very gentle. He's being very nice about it, but he could have also just as equally could have been, a terrifying villain.
Yeah.
If he really wanted to be. But
I don't know about terrifying, but he could have been a very
threatening. I don't know. He could, threatening, yeah. But he was, using the, the iron beam or whatever, and then he looked like he was about ready to drop on that old guy. But I mean,
because if he were actually to work on his quirk and expand it and come up with other abilities, yeah, if he were to get to that point, he could probably just walk into a city and level the whole entire city.
Potentially, yeah. And obviously that's not his point, but yeah, again, like he could just do that. And so again, you've got this society just full of heroes, and dare I say, some of them are pretty impressive, but also oppressive too. Because I mean, it's like, how do you that kind of leads to like a little bit of a backlash, as we've seen with Stain, and I'm sure Gentle Criminal and other people like that too. So
yeah,
and it does kind of bring up, because when you think of heroes like Marvel Comics, DC Comics, and stuff like that, I mean, they kind of touch on it too, I'm sure, but it's like you see these like grandiose, like really awesome people, that are doing the right thing, but there's always consequences, both good and bad actions.
And it almost reminds me of those moments where, some people, they talk about how, if you're not involved in a situation like he was trying to stop that construction worker, like, don't try to be the hero. Kind of reminded me of that, phrase
right.
or whatever. Don't try to be the hero if you're not for sure that you can actually do it correctly. Because
right.
I know he had really good intentions, but he doesn't have the right amount of practice, maybe, or training. Or
I think it's just because with heroes, they're all like coordinated and whatever like that. But at the same time, too, you can think of it this way: with great power comes great responsibility, and he was trying to, use his power correctly. It's just an unfortunate accident. Was what really boiled down to. So, and I feel bad for him. It's like, man, he could have been a really great hero, but for whatever reason, he just wasn't able to. And so, it's sad, and it's unfortunate that society has. I don't want to say turned his back on him, but it's like he just couldn't do what he was wanting to do. So
yeah.
Oh well. Anyways, any other thoughts?
No.
All right, so guys, what did you think of this episode, and what would you do with La Brava's love? Let us know down in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed this reaction, definitely subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell to keep up with our content. Check out our Patreon. We have full reactions there. And we'll see you in the next episode.